Right, so I'm going to do a little 5 minutes maybe on mental health, anxiety, depression, and how I deal with it when I get it sometimes. There's always a pattern with me, and how it happens is I end up overloading because I'm a chronic overthinker. I end up overloading my brain with giving myself too many things to do and too many things to think about, which just always leads to me being burnt out. So when I start getting burnt out, I sort of like just isolate away. I find it hard to get out of bed, find it hard to get motivated to do anything. It normally starts around having difficult decisions to make over things with me. So I've got to struggle like juggling things at once. That's what it is really. But you know, having mental health problems can mean loads of different things. It means something different to everyone you speak to. But for me, I'd always be full of anxiety and stressed out all the time. And it was what I'm learning now is that it can be controlled by being mindful. Being mindful of what you're doing, and sometimes you need to put boundaries in. I know I have to put boundaries in with certain people and certain places now to take me away from stressful situations or just trying to do too much because it ends up just burning me out. So you've got to be selective over the places that I go or the people that I see or the things that I do maybe. And it's just managing, it's just learning to manage it really. Manage your time manage your time really. That's a massive thing for me. Managing my time, and if I really can't do something and I really can't fit it in, rather than get myself all stressed out about it, I'm running around like a headless chicken. You've just it makes sense sometimes to just take a step back. And sometimes you might feel like that you're letting someone down or whatever it is. But if that is how you feel, if you feel like you're letting someone down, the best thing you can do is to just tell them what's going on for you, or tell them how you're feeling, and explain to them. And if it's someone that cares about you, they'll understand anyway. That's it really. But one thing I'm learning lately as well, I've been hearing it for years off people about doing meditation, yoga. I've had a little go at Tai Chi lately. I've been doing it in the house on YouTube, having it on YouTube on the telly, and it just helps to bring you into the present moment, and take you away from your thoughts. And I'm reading an amazing book now as well, called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Loads of people will have heard of it, loads of people will have probably read it. But for me, for years, I just thought I was going mad. All these constant incessant chatter going on in my brain constantly. And morning mate. And at one point I actually thought that I was going crazy. I suppose it was in a way. I just didn't understand what it was though. I just didn't think there was any way of stopping in yet. But one thing I've learned is that constant chatter I love is something you can't take yourself away from it. can identify it. And that's what yoga and meditation, that's us. And books like The Power of Now can identify all that constant chatter in your head. It's something other than you. A lot of the time with people, I think it's ego. It's your ego. And it's always trying to have you off. It's always trying to get the better of you. It's always trying to make you do things that you don't want to do. Telling you that you're not good enough. It's just that constant chatter. And it's what I've identified is that I heard someone say, well, if that constant chatter in your head is you, then who's the one listening to it? Because there's always someone, you've got that feeling where you're like, where your head's trying to tell you to do something that you don't want to do, but then you've got that other side of you that's saying, no, I don't really want to do that. So that other bit, I don't really want to do that bit, that feeling in your stomach, the heart, in your heart as well, which is love. If you can identify with that, it's something other than the thoughts. It's completely separate. They're two separate things. So if you can bring yourself into the now, into the present moment, bring yourself into love, into your heart, and into that feeling of just being present. It's an amazing thing when you can identify the two different things. And then, sometimes when, I get a lot of intrusive thoughts, mate. I'll just be doing something, and I'll get just doing a simple little task. I could be making a cup of tea and I'll get intrusive thoughts, will just come into my head. And for years I thought I was fucking going mad. But now when that happens, I can identify it, especially if I've been in the present moment quite a lot that day, and then these intrusive thoughts just come in. I can identify and go, whoa, hang on a minute. And you can stop it in its tracks. I'm only at the beginning of this. I'm not preaching anything here like I'm some master of anything. I don't know anything. I'm just, I really don't know anything, It's just, when I'm talking here, I'm just talking about my own experience, and I'm not trying to preach to anyone like I'm an expert or anything, because I'm not. I'm not anything. I'm just me, and I'm just on my journey and meeting loads of amazing people who have been on similar journeys. A lot of them who were a lot further along the road, And you can just identify with a lot of it, really. But it's an amazing thing anyway to be able to identify it and bring yourself into the present moment. I've got a long way to go myself. It takes a lot of practice. But I'm going to try and commit myself to it fully and see where it takes me, and keep doing these walks and stuff and keep talking about it. And hopefully I can help someone else along the way. So thanks for listening to me again, and reach out, never give up, and don't suffer in silence. Bye.